Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening. I think I'm gonna put this out at midnight. That's usually when I put my stuff out. I don't know why. I just do it when I feel like the time is right, and I try to give it to you every 48 hours if I can. You know, try to get a video out every 48 hours. There's a lot of work to do out here, but today we're gonna harvest. We are going to go shopping in our own backyard. Life happens. You might as well be happy. You might as well be happy. Don't let worry take over. Let's go and get what we put out. We worked for this stuff. I don't think I'm gonna harvest any brassicas, but I do have some summer crops that are still around. I have Scotch bonnet, which I'm very happy about because they are doing super good. I have some bell peppers. I have some eggplant, and I definitely have a lot of sorrel. We are going out into the weeds. Yes, we are. I think I'm gonna put my dog back in. It's been windy out here, and part of my fence is down. I have to also go out there and do that, but I'm not gonna do that on camera. It's boring, right? And super stressful for me because those panels, I don't know how they put them up, but it was janky. And anyway, I have to fix it. Always watch. Always waiting for a snack. Always. Almost all of them are here. All of the old hens looking at me. Just looking at me. Always. Let's get her back. I have a basket, but I don't want the basket. I want the bag. The bag is bigger. Life happens, right? That's my saying. Or somebody else is saying that I borrowed. Let's start off right here, right next to the house. We got some of these. We got a lot of these, so let's go. Some people may not like all the containers that I have around here, and that's fine. Everybody gardens differently. I choose in ground and in containers because it works. When I have bell peppers, or if I have anything that is a perennial, because if you keep these things warm, guess what? They last forever. That's why they're not in the ground. Sometimes I lose some, but then I just go ahead and replant. These are Scotch bonnet. You know how hard this is to come by? I am going to put them in their own special pocket. Look at that. Look at that plant. Look at that. There they are. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm only going to take the ones that are yellow. Some of them are half yellow. So I'm going to take this one too. There's a whole lot of them on here. There's at least 20, 30 of them on here. I'll bring you closer so you can see. I'm not going to take them all, but here. See that? They're all over this plant. They are all over. Seen and unseen. I can see them, so I'm trying to show you some of them. Look at that. They're everywhere. Let's go on to the next plant. This is also Scotch bonnet. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is also Scotch bonnet. I'm gonna take the ripe ones off of here. I'm gonna leave most of the green ones. They'll ripen up eventually. There's a lot of them on here also. This one is tipped over. Look at that. Tipped over. But we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. Let me see. Look at that. See that? Take that one. They're hiding from you, so you have to look for them. They always grow underneath. Look at that. I'll bring you closer. Always lift your plants up because these plants, this is a defense mechanism. They kind of hide their fruit from you, but this is it right here. It's another one right here. Let me hold it up. See that? And I'm just gonna snip it off. Let's see if there's any more that are ready. Yeah, there's another one right here. Pull you down, turn you around, hold it up, and there we are. See that? See that one right there? Let me take that off. We got 1 or 2 more plants. Should have said we have 1 or 2 more Scotch bonnet plants because we have a whole, we have some bell peppers. We'll get to it. We'll get to it because there's a lot of stuff out here. There are herbs also that I need to harvest, so I'm going to capture a couple of those, but let's stick to what we're doing, right? It's one thing at a time, Jamaica. Don't try to do it all. Let's go. Yeah, girl. Oh, these are habaneros. They're shaped differently. But that's fine with me. I'll take them. Look underneath. And there they are. One by one, clip them off. Don't let them fall to the ground. Work for this. I work for this. Here we go. I think that's all I'm going to take from this plant. There are a lot of them on here, but they're not ready. They're all green. Let me check. Do one more check. I had one in here that I forgot to water. If you see your pepper plants dying back, just give them some water and some fertilizer and the leaves will come back. They are resilient and they'll last you for years. The thing that makes them pass away is cold. And if you don't water them for a long time or if you overwater them. I have most of them in a reservoir because I don't like watering every day. So I just water them when the water runs out in these little tubs. It's easier for me that way. That's why you see a lot of tubs around here because I figured it out that every day ain't for me. So I think we're done here. This one is coming back because this one I missed it because it's under the asparagus. The asparagus is, So I saw some bell peppers that were ready. Let's go over there and get those. You know what? Let's go and get these eggplant because eggplants will squish everything. Let's get these because there's a lot of them. They're little, but they're mine. And they've been here. Some of them are turning yellow, so I have to do it. And I like ratatouille. I'm going to make some and I'm going to can it. So let's go ahead and get these and stop talking. There we are, 2 of them. Make sure there's another one right here. Let's get them all off so I can start flowering again. This will keep on producing. It's been a good year for eggplant, for me. Oh, another one down here. There we go. Let's move on. There are more eggplant. Oh no, I stepped on something. Careful, girl. Look at this. I'm so happy. Let's see. Here's a big one. It's bigger. There we are. Another one. Yay, Jamaica. Ooh, there's some big ones in here. This one did well. Uh-oh, stepping on my bok choy. Here we go. One is right here. Look at that. And then there's one right here. Let me put this one up. Be careful while I'm doing a tiptoe through the tulips. Here it is, right here. There we are. Doing all kind of calisthenics, trying to get this stuff done. Check your plant to make sure you didn't miss anything. There's a little one on here. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, moving on. If someone told you not to try to grow, ignore them. It's worth it. Let's go ahead and get some more of these. This one is flowering, but it has some on there. And as long as I keep harvesting, Who's getting beat up over there? It's chickens. I gotta put a rooster in there, I guess, because they fighting with each other, or I gotta move them to the roosters. So let's go ahead and get these out of here. This one is really pretty. I'm gonna show you these flowers. I love the way eggplant looks. It is a beautiful plant to me. See them flowers? That's eggplant right there. Let's find an eggplant on there because I saw one a minute ago. There it is on the bottom. See that? See that purple? See that purple? That is an eggplant. There's 3 of them on here. They're very heavy, so I'm gonna take them off. That's one. Oh God, this thing's getting heavy. Oh, there's 4 on here. That's 2. That's 3. This thing is getting heavy. Because my bag is getting heavy, we're gonna head back to the table. We're gonna lay them out, and then we'll go back out here and we'll get some of the sorrel. The sorrel will probably fill this bag because there's a million of them out there. That's why I put on my boots, because we gotta go into the jungle. All right, so I know I'll have at least 15 pounds in this bag right now because it's heavy. I'm not complaining. It might seem like I'm complaining, but I'm not. So let's go over here. I was going to use my kangaroo, but I changed my mind and decided to use this bag instead. I have a basket, but I don't feel like I like baskets because it gives you that, you know, that gardener feeling, you know, gardener walking around with a basket, but it's not, doesn't hold enough. I knew that I was going to have a lot. I done picked up some ants. I knew that I was going to have a big harvest today because I haven't harvested in a little while. Not these anyway. I sure am. I'm gonna preserve these because there's nothing else I can do, and I'm canning them. It ain't ratatouille if you don't have eggplant. Hopefully I have everything. You can miss anything in ratatouille except eggplant. You gotta have that. So we got all of our eggplant out. That's a lot, ain't it? Okay. And then we're gonna get, I don't want to smush these because these are precious. This is precious cargo right here. I'm gonna make a hole in between this so they don't blow away because these are light. Very light. There we are. We're gonna put those in the middle. And then we'll move over to, we're gonna get the bell peppers. There's not that many of them. All right, I think I got everything out of the bag. So far, so good, right? Let's put our scissors back in there. And let's go. Oh, I see a bell pepper right here looking at me. It's turning red. Y'all see it? I see it. Don't y'all see it? Here's my scissors. Oh, boy. It is right here. There we go. Journey of 1,000 steps. Let's go ahead and check this stuff. Okay, they're no more ready. These are all in bins. They're all in bins with water. I try not to give them too much water, but I'll give them enough. Okay, these don't look too good, but guess what? They putting out. So these bell peppers are in a dog washing pool. That's what it is. I use whatever I can to as a reservoir for water. It's dry out here in Texas. Had these been in the ground, they probably wouldn't be around because it's super hard to keep the soil moist. That's why I plant things as close together as I do, because I'm trying to conserve water. In order to do that, I put a reservoir there. So, when I water, it doesn't go down into the ground, it goes into the tub, and then the plants seep up the water as they need it until there's no water left. And then I just do the same thing over again. It saves water, it conserves water. I'm in Texas, Central Texas. It does not rain out here. So I do what I can, for the environment and for my convenience also. So I think that does it for the bell pepper. Let me look at this one. I think I pulled some of these off the other day. So there shouldn't be anything big on these. Yeah, I cleared this one the other day. So I know you all are saying, well, her vegetables don't look like the supermarket vegetables. No, they don't. You know why? Because they use all kind of synthetic stuff. I use natural stuff. I try to. Every now and then I'll put some 10 10 10 down, but I have had that 10 10 10 for years. And, well, I don't use it a lot. I don't see where it makes the plants look any better. Who knows what it is, I use the blood meal and the bone meal, and that seems to work good enough for me. So let's put these bell peppers down, and then we'll go out to, I saw some figs, but there's not a lot, so I'm just gonna probably eat them out there, and you'll see. Let's put these out. All right, bell peppers. Here we go. Wow, I got more than I thought. Got more than I thought. All right. I had all kind of dirt in here. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it out. Go to some people call it Roselle. There's all kind of name. People call it Jamaican sorrel. I just call it sorrel. They're falling down, but I'm gonna keep a hold on to them until the very end. This thing is a lifesaver. I got this joke on a timer. So I already harvested some. I'll bring the other ones out. I harvested this morning, but I could not go in here. I didn't have my boots on, so let's get into the thick of it, huh? Once these start putting out, they don't stop. And they only get bigger and better. So you see me cutting, and I'm gonna be clipping for quite a while. Last year, I planted sorrel in tubs, and it was those big 55-gallon tubs. Do you know they didn't do as well? Putting your plant in the ground is like plugging your appliances into electricity. Something about growing in the ground makes things grow bigger and faster and stronger. That's just my opinion. Now, if you have soil that you can't do that with, I understand. But if it's possible, always try to put your stuff in the ground. The proof is in the pudding. The only fertilizer I can remember putting in here, and I'm sure that I only used two things. That was blood meal and bone meal, and possibly a little bit of fish fertilizer every now and then. But that was it. And look at these plants. And I didn't do it regularly. Some people say that you should fertilize every week or every 10 days. I don't do that. I fertilize with bone meal and blood meal at the beginning of the season. I work it into the soil, and I put a lot in there, but I know it leaches down. And the plant just absorbs what it does, and they thrived this year. Almost, no, all of them thrived. Now, I start all of my I'm going to say vehicles. I start all of my vegetables, herbs, and, this is a tea. in the house. Some people start their stuff in ground, and that's just fine. Everybody does things differently. I don't do it in ground because I have a pest problem, and I believe that the vegetables grow better if I give them a running start in the house. Although that's the harder way to do it. If I did a direct sow, and I do direct sow some things, example, I direct sow turnips. But for the more delicate stuff, and because I don't want attrition, I don't want the bugs to eat half or more of the stuff that I put out, I started in the house. This is just 4 sorrel plants, believe it or not. That's it. There was only 4 of them that I planted. The rest was okra. And I got so much from these plants, and there's still so much left. I just keep on coming back and coming back and coming back. The bees are getting their fill. The wasps, and you'll see them in a second. I ran out of there because of them jokers. But everything is getting their fill. So let's go ahead and keep on getting what we planted, or getting what I planted. Gardening is so worth it. So worth it. You get things that you cannot get in the supermarket, unfortunately. Or if you get it, something might be wrong with it, or you just having to trust somebody else. I trust myself. Don't you? You trust you? Well, go ahead and do it. Because if you just plant it in the ground and water it, that's it. You're done. Then you just go ahead and harvest. You don't have to plant a million things like I do, because I think I sometimes go overboard. Just plant a couple of things. As I said, this is 4 sorrel plants, and look at this. This is remarkable. I am amazed at how well they did this year. Well, let me go ahead and be quiet and let you finish watching the video. I told you this thing that did a lot better this year. Putting it in the ground was the best thing I could have done. The very best. Don't let anything go to waste, girl. Get what you work for. Harvest your stuff, guys. Harvest. It may not look the best because the garden is not going to stay pretty. It's fall. It's almost November. I'm in Texas though. So let me go ahead and get the rest, or get as much as I can. I can only process so much, so this is actually the easy part. I'm going to move to a different spot because there are wasps in there. So I'll move on to a different branch and let them have what they want. Because there's plenty. There's plenty. I don't have to fight with them. Let's go. After I saw 2, I was like, yeah, it's time for me to move on. Especially look at this. Look at all that. Okay. Let's see here. There's one here. One here. gonna keep going. Sun is coming out though. I'm gonna have to stop soon. Some of them need to come off because they're getting way too dark. That's why the wasps are on them. I'm gonna try to get some without being attacked. My bag is getting heavy, by the way. Let's go. Yo, I'm going in. Just watch them. Keep them in your eyesight. Shouldn't have did that, but I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here because they're here and I'm scared of them. I ain't afraid to say that. Okay, time to put double strap on. Getting it done. Found a cucumber. Might as well harvest these seeds, huh? Alright. I'm still here. I'm still standing. In the midst of it all. I know when to call it quits. They're in there. Let's go on to the figs. I saw a couple of them, but there's not a lot. So I'm letting my motherland okra go to seed. That's why you see all of these falling down. I'm waiting for them to turn this color. I'm waiting for them to turn brown, like this one. See that? I accidentally cut myself too. See my finger? Oh well. I've been cut before. Ooh, this one is done. Oh, it doesn't have a disease. Man, they opening up. I didn't know motherland okra did this. Look at this. See that? I gotta get these jokers off of here. They'll drop all their seeds. Then what will I be left with? This one got some kind of, I ain't messing with that. That's ants. Look at that. They open up. Not good. No bueno. Let's get the other one. There's another one here, right here. I'm gonna get my motherland okra seeds because these are not cheap. Put them in a pocket by themselves. All right, man. Oh Lord. Look at that. Dude, big fat juicy one. here. Seeds are falling out. Hey, see that? Just gonna let them continue doing what they're doing. I'm gonna let them dry on the stalk. I ain't messing with them. Whoa. I'm scared of bugs. So I'm just filling my face. It probably was a branch or something. Freaking out. Oh, there's another couple. Every time I look, I see some. These two were infested. Something is attacking them. The ants have to harvest something, right? Let me see if there's any fire ants in these. Okay. What about you? Here's another one. Cut it up. And it's still flowering. Look at this. Look at that. That's good. All right. I'm here. Probably got an ant on me because I feel something moving. They saw my love shirt. I'm all about love and happiness. Maybe that's why they didn't get me. All right, so we got plenty of figs here, right? Right there. So let's go and see if there's any for me. I see some. Yay! See all these figs? Because something got this one. This one's good though. When a fig is ready, it comes right off. Oh my God. A grasshopper. That's probably what ate it. Gotta look. They're not ready. If they were ready, the bugs got it before I did. So there's a lot of them on here though. Let me show you. Figs and more figs. Look at that. It's budding. Got plenty of time here in Texas. Plenty of time. I know it's been a rough summer. They get watered when the garden gets watered. This one, someone's been eating these. So I get what I get. It's my mulberry tree. I haven't gotten anything off it yet. It's only been in the ground a year, a little over a year. Look at that beauty right there. That's beautiful. I know my garden looks bad, but you know what? It's putting out. Let me tell you something about these brassicas in the summertime. If you plant them early, they are gonna bolt on you. Here's my callaloo. There's the callaloo right there. Callaloo is a summer plant, but I'm in zone 9A, so I can still plant it. But the brassicas, apparently this one got on the ground too soon, so it bolted. I got another piece over here that's bolted, but I'm gonna cut this one off because it's my bok choy, and I like bok. Well, maybe I'll just let it go to seed, huh? Look at that. We're not gonna harvest that. Look at that. Look at them. Maybe I should let it go to seed. I don't think so. No. Take it off. All right, let's go see what we got. Today's harvest was big, huge, grand. Bigger, faster, stronger. All right, we haven't done the other one yet, so I'm gonna pull it out the bag. It's on the inside because it's about 85 degrees now. Yeah. November, well, not November, it's October 29th, 30th. I think it's the 29th. Still warm here. I'm stuck. All right, y'all, let's go. All right, so I'm inside. Here is my bag of groceries. Now these are just seeds. I shouldn't say just seeds. This one looks a little janky, so I don't know. But here are my seeds. Right? Y'all saw me pick it fresh from the vine. It's easier that way, although sometimes you get this. The bugs start eating it. These are all my motherland okra. Motherland okra is good because it doesn't go woody as quick. I'm finding out things about these vegetables. The more you grow, the more you know, right? Right, so I got my motherland okra seeds. Hopefully it didn't cross-pollinate with my Clemson spineless, but if it did, that's fine with me. I'll be all right. So here are my Clemson spineless that taste better. They taste better than the motherland okra, but the motherland okra doesn't go woody as quick. So if they cross-pollinate, that might be a good thing. I might get something that tastes good that doesn't go woody quick, because these do. These are Clemson spineless, right? Very tasty. If you like okra, that is. I like okra. All right, so I have these two. These are my seeds. And I'm gonna put them in 2 different seed packets. All right. Let's look at wow. Yeah, let's look at what I have in the bag. Wait a minute, here's another motherland. Make sure there's no more in here. Here's a cucumber that turned yellow. I'm gonna get the seeds out of that. These are my peppers and my eggplant. And here's what I just picked. Whoa, they're falling on the floor. I didn't mean for that to happen. Yes, surely your goodness, your loving kindness will follow me always, will follow me always. You are great in love, rich in mercy. You are great in love, rich in mercy. Oh man, I'm not done. Let me go get the morning harvest. I'm so happy! And this bag is full of the same thing, but I washed it, so I'm not going to mix them. So these are done, right? Okay, let me prop these up. I don't want them to mix together because I don't want to wash them again. So that's done. That's a bag, and this is more than a bag. Look at this. This is what we just got off those branches. And I didn't get everything because those wasps scared me off. I'm just trying to spread it out so you can see the gravity of the situation. I am going to make jam out of this time. Now, this is a little deceiving because all I'm going to use is these petals right here, but I'll go over that on another one. But this is fresh sorrel. You can dehydrate this. You take these little pustules off, these petals, and that's what you use, the red part. There's a seed in the middle. Just take that outside and let it dry out. I hear this is in the okra family, so I am so grateful. Thank you, God. All right. This is way, way more. And I still have more out there. And our bad weather has not come in yet. Our winter has not come in yet. I pray that I get at least 2 more months. Lord, help me. All right. So we, not just I. All right. So here are my bell peppers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bell peppers, right? Then I have my Scotch bonnet here. I know what Scotch bonnet looks different. And then habaneros, they look like this. They're all wrinkled up. They look like a wrinkled old man or wrinkled old woman. All right? That's how you know you got Scotch bonnet. And they turn yellow. This is yellow Scotch bonnet. So there's them. And you don't always, like if I buy Scotch bonnet, sometimes it's like this. It's green. So it's fine. All right. And that's a bell pepper. That one done turned purple. So here are my bell peppers. And then all of this. All of these are my eggplant. all different sizes. Natural. You know, there's a lot of people who like consistency, but if you see a plant that is consistently the same size, something ain't right. Natural is always going to be different sizes. I remember, and I don't do this anymore, and taught me a good lesson. This lady bought some eggs for me. Now, my chickens, y'all see how I feed my chickens. I give them everything. I do give them feed. I never said that the chickens were pasture raised. I said that the eggs were fresh, way fresher than the stuff that you're getting in a supermarket. So she purchased, I think, 2 dozen from me. And then I was at Azure Standard, and she came to me and she says, well, the eggs were super small. And I'm looking at her like the eggs are all going to be different sizes because my chickens are not shot up with a bunch of steroids. Anyway, I gave her an extra 2 dozen, and then I'm not selling to her anymore. I don't need her money. As a matter of fact, what really upset me was that she accused me of selling her quail eggs. I wish I did have some quail. Quail eggs are expensive. They're more expensive than chicken eggs. I was like, why would I do that? But people will be people. I gave her an extra 2 dozen because I didn't want her to go away and say that I should have just gave her her money back. That's what I should have done. I didn't want her to say that I cheated her, because that's what she was trying to say, and that I found offensive. But live and learn. I just won't sell to her again. I know what she looks like, and I don't sell to a lot of people. As a matter of fact, she approached me, and I was like, you know what? I think that this lady just wanted an extra 2 dozen eggs. She got them because I have plenty of eggs. As a matter of fact, I offered to give them to her, but she insisted on paying. So I was like, fine, okay. And I gave her a fair price, or what I thought was a fair price, because that feed is not cheap. But it takes all kind. You got to be careful with everyone. And now there's a recall on eggs, and I'm not selling to her anymore. I'd rather give them away than to sell it to somebody who accuses me of being dishonest. Those were not quail eggs. Y'all have seen my eggs. Apparently she don't know what a quail egg look like. Anyway, I'm gonna stop fussing. This is what I got today, right here and right here. So we are going to make some jam out of this, and we're going to harvest these seeds. That'll be on another video. I'll probably freeze these. That's all I can think to do, because I don't need to use all of these peppers right now. And because they are fresh peppers, they will go bad quickly. I have another set in there also from this morning, about 4 of them, but that's fine. But I am very pleased with this. I'm going to sit these in some salt water, and then I'm going to have to start processing. Well, I have to. I'm going to have to. I'm going to process them, and then I'll make some ratatouille out of that. I guess I'll have a couple of videos behind this one, huh? I thank you guys for being me. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. Take care of yourself. Grow your own food, even if it's indoor. If you add some fresh vegetables or some fresh lettuce to your meals, it's a lot healthier for you. And it freshens it up. Like that canned stuff and the stuff that's coming from the stores do not taste the same way as stuff that you grow in your garden. This is Jamerica from the Jamerica Life. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.